Hello everybody, I'm Lucas and welcome back to my channel. Before this video begins, I'd like to say I am sorry. I have been behind in so many things. Editing, combined with work, combined with life, that just put me way behind. But hopefully this stream will kind of kickstart things back into rhythm. That's what I'm hoping. But honestly, I just want to thank you guys all so very much for sticking with me through all the troubles. I'm not sure if many people noticed, but my recent video got striked and I'm kind of hesitating to upload things because of it. But let's not think about that. Today we are all about Zelda. That's right, you heard me, Zelda. You probably clicked on the video because of it. Alright, right. In anticipation for Tears of the Kingdom being released, I am going to be streaming. I'm going to try to every day until it comes out. What I wanted to do actually was actually finish up Breath of the Wild on my Switch. But that's not actually very fun it'd be mostly just sitting around gathering materials, and that's not very fun. I will stream, however, once I've gathered everything, the final battle, because technically I haven't actually finished playing Breath of the Wild. I never actually beat Ganon. So, in these streams, I'm going to be reacting to all things Zelda related while playing Breath of the Wild to gather materials, two birds, one stone, that sort of thing. So, I want you guys to suggest things in the comments, in the chat, if you're with me on Twitch. Honestly, it just means a lot of support. So, but if you want to support me more, head over to my Patreon. All proceeds from there go to help improve this channel, and also help me decide what you guys want to see more. I know I've fallen behind on that, honestly, but it does mean a lot. It does help. All right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's just get into it. I'm just gonna let things play in the background, if that's alright with you guys, and just play Zelda. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can keep it Zelda themed in the reactions on this side of the screen, because the game's on this side. Well, actually, no, it's technically down here. But yeah, let's just go. I'm also rocking the green, and also sporting my Hyrule's compass. I actually got this as a gift, you know. I did.
Between, and the enemies just weren't very
So
interesting.
you're probably wondering why
and
I'm
to be
going
fair,
through it and saying
there's
issue
really
texture
not
pack,
much that the
apparently
graphical
there's
overlay
the
can
Zelda
improve from the original,
texture pack, and I'm
simply
actually
because
curious
the
about that.
original game looks so basic. But still, I'm
Also,
gonna mark this
yes,
one as
I
an
am kind of
improvement,
cheating
but
on
you're
this
better off
side
playing
to help me
literally
figure
any
out
other
where
Bomberman game
to get
instead.
the best materials, because I actually want to get all of the materials I need as fast as I can, so I can actually go defeat Ganon.
This is Mega Man Super, and wow, this is quite an impressive overhaul. It plays and sounds like the original NES Mega Man, but now the graphics have made the full jump to 16-bit, and it looks amazing. I'm pretty sure a lot of these sprites were taken from Mega Man The Wily Wars for the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive, except that this comes without the slowdown or issues found in the Sega version. Well, kind of. Maybe it's just me, but I do think this version has a bit more slowdown than the original NES Mega Man. Or maybe I'm just misremembering how the original game played like. One interesting thing is that some levels now have these computers that you can access and will give you hints on which powers you should use against which robot masters. And at the start of each level, Dr. Light will also give you some helpful hints. I don't think this was particularly needed, but it's still a nice to have, and it's all optional, so it's not a big deal. Now, I will say that after playing Mega Man The Wily Wars on the Mega Drive Mini, I gained a massive soft spot for that game. But this NES upgrade is clearly the better version and a definite upgrade over the original. Super Mario Bros. Redux is an HD version of the original Super Mario Bros. And Boy, is it ugly. This is so ugly. I'll give it this. Unlike Donkey Kong at least, the art style here is consistent, but it's consistently ugly. I get that they were going for a new Super Mario Bros. Kind of vibe, but man, I just can't get over how ugly this is. This is just someone's Flash game at this point. Yeah, just avoid this one. Next up, we have Paper Mario Bros. And yeah, it's pretty ugly as well. I think it's a little less ugly than Super Mario Bros. Redux, but I feel this style just does not work for the NES. Or at the very least, it does not work the way it's being portrayed. Something about it, once again, just feels too much like a Flash game. Man, Mario deserved way better than this. As soon as you boot up that title screen, you know you're in for something good with The Legend of Zelda Remastered. The incredible pixel art and remade music immediately made it clear that this is going to be a high-effort project, and man, just look at it! This looks incredible! Many of the backgrounds seem to have been taken from A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo, though your character's sprite is clearly different. I actually have no idea where it was taken from, or if it was created exclusively for this version. It's kinda funny too, because I found myself striking at the bushes hoping to find rupees. I genuinely forgot that this was the first Zelda game while I was recording footage. It's that good of a remaster. Then you have the music and sound effects, which are made to mimic the Super Nintendo style, so as a result the game ends up feeling a lot closer to its 16-bit counterpart. Gameplay-wise, there are no changes or improvements like we saw in Metroid. Well, I guess the map on the top left corner is a bit easier to read, but that's about it. I have already stated in this video that I generally prefer projects like Shatterhand, Ice Climber or Twinbee because they improve the games while keeping true to the art style of the originals. But some series like Metroid and Zelda are so iconic that when properly done, surpass even those projects. And to me, this has become the definitive way of playing the original Legend of Zelda. Whether you just could not get into the original because of its age, or you love the original game and want to try something new, if you're only going to try one HD remaster from this video, this is it. This is the one. Well, this and Metroid or Castlevania, but mainly this one. So, is this an improvement over the original? Absolutely. After playing The Legend of Zelda, I was expecting great things from the sequel, and once again, I was hit with a very impressive title screen. And once you start at Zelda's Palace, just whoa, look at this, this looks incredible! But then, reality set in. What is going on here? Why is Link constantly changing? Okay, surely it's just one minor problem, right? Well, sadly, no. The truth is, this project is still super early. You've got visual glitches, enemies that become nearly invisible because of the grass, and some enemies are remastered while others are not. But then you reach the towns, and that's when the game just completely bursts at the seams. Link is basically just one big glitch at this point. The first town is half remade and half original, your item menu is new, but isn't finished, and characters are meant to have portrait screens, but it clearly hasn't been properly implemented yet. Here's the thing, this version is set to surpass even the original Zelda, and I am very eagerly awaiting the day it's completed, because the pixel art here looks absolutely incredible. The music and sound effects are still from the original NES version, and ironically, I feel that they do not clash with the updated visuals at all. Now granted, I don't know if they're going to try to emulate the Super Nintendo audio like they did for Zelda 1 Remastered, but I do feel the soundtrack on Zelda 2 is good enough and varied enough to stand on its own. Though we still don't know what the endgame is, so it's too soon to call it. Now granted, as I've already said several times, the controls of the game are exactly like the NES version. Because, again, this is just the NES version running with a graphical overlay. But the overlay is so unfinished and glitchy that sadly this version is pretty much unplayable. So, is this an upgrade over the original? As of right now, no. But it will be. We just have to wait.
A good game is worth waiting for. Rush games are bad. I forget what the code was. Okay, so reading up, I learned that apparently Link from Smash and Zelda will have a chance of dropping star fragments. So, ooh, there goes another one. I gotta go get it. Okay, well, map. Over there. Is that on the other side of the lake or not? I don't know. I'll travel here, see where it is. All right. Now, while that's loading, I'm gonna see if I can find something Zelda related to react to. Oh, actually, let's watch the indie showcase.
Cześć, jestem Marek.
A ja Monika. Quilts and Cats of Calico to gra, która powstała z naszej miłości do gier planszowych i kotów.
Kiedy wyobrażam sobie idealne miejsce do odpoczynku, widzę ciepły koc i mojego mruczącego kota Darwina. Mogę wtedy zrelaksować się przy ulubionej książce.
Także dla mnie koty są synonimem przytulności i ciepła. Te uczucia chcieliśmy wyrazić w naszej adaptacji gry planszowej Calico.
Mamy nadzieję, że poczujecie je tak samo jak my.
Miłego oglądania!
Looking for the perfect board game night? Check out Quilts and Cats of Calico. Adapted from the real-life tabletop game Calico, you'll make a quilt from patterned pieces of fabric.
Place pieces on the board, sew buttons to score points, and attract adorable cats. Aw, cute! Each cat has a preferred pattern, so stitch and style to become a master quilt maker.
Get cozy with up to 3 friends in local and online multiplayer. Join ranked matches against random players. Or try your hand at weekly challenges. You can also take some time to customize your cats and give them a positively great look.
Cuddle up with Quilts and Cats of Calico,
I imagine that'd be
launching
very
on the
therapeutic.
Nintendo Switch system this fall.
Another one. Last one was Zelda themed. I'm debating on trying that one.
Wow, this game has some sick beats.
I can tell. You've been bobbing your head for a while. In this spin-off of Crypt of the Necrodancer, you've still got to move to the rhythm, but it's got a new musical twist of lane-based combat.
Monsters will come flying at you, so match the on-screen prompts to kick them to the curb. Each one has a different movement pattern, and some take multiple hits to defeat. Oh, and let's not forget boss battles. That'll really get you grooving.
And if you need a break from the baddies, there's a special minigame to play for each of the 5 character storylines.
Make a trade.
Keep the beat alive when Rift of the Necrodancer launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Next up, we've got some DLC news to share for games we've previously featured in Indie World.
Allergies are really bad.
More puzzles await in the Cupboards and Drawers DLC for a little to the left. Get tidying across 25 new puzzles as you explore a world of small spaces, secret compartments, and surprising stuff stuffed into every drawer. Charming new illustrations and scenarios are also included in this paid DLC, launching on Nintendo Switch this June.
Those who have OCD.
Dig into more roguelite puzzle action with the Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon Puzzlers Pack. Venture forth as 2 newly playable characters, test your puzzle prowess with Quandary challenges, and make your way through the perplexing halls of Castle Quandary. You can also pay Mr. Hat a visit for over 20 in-game hats to modify runs, or pick up some nifty new relics in Chester's shop. This free DLC shovels its way onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
Blasphemous es un juego muy querido por la comunidad, y desarrollar una secuela nos da la ocasión de volver a trabajar en su mundo y enriquecerlo aún más.
En esta segunda parte hemos tenido la oportunidad de plasmar tanto nuevas ideas de diseño como nuevos caminos artísticos y narrativos.
Os invitamos a echar un primer vistazo a Blasphemous 2. Esperamos que os guste.
The Penitent One has returned.
So
In
if
this
you guys
sequel
wanna
to
see the whole
Blasphemous,
thing,
you'll
check
undertake
me
a
out on
pilgrimage
Twitch, 'cause that's
through a
constant
land
stream.
ravaged by a foul curse known as the Miracle.
Hack and slash your way through legions of bloodthirsty foes and treacherous traps in this brutal action platformer. Choose from 3 newly added weapons,
If I
each
see
one
something that
deadly in
interests
their own way.
me,
Wield the War Censer for slow but
try to
powerful
remember to
flaming
unpause
strikes,
things so
the
it's
Rapier
in
and
the
Dagger to attack with lightning-fast
version.
precision, and the Praying Blade for vicious and versatile combos.
Hopefully this
By
helps
unlocking
cut
weapon
down
memories,
the
you'll
time and
learn more
therefore get
moves that'll
content
help you
to
survive the
The
dangerous.
Switch. Check it out.
Okay, so it's a Goose Game but with cats. Oh, scary, but you're still on the Switch. Should have seen that coming. Honestly.
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed everything shown in today's showcase.
A huge thank you to the indie community and indie partners working on games for the Nintendo Switch system. And as always, thank you for watching.
Follow our official Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news from Indie World.
Alright, next thing I was able to find is Link Meets Link, the Zelda multiverse. Oh dear.
Don't play with that, Link. It's the Ocarina of Time. It's a magical and sacred instrument.
Relax. It's not like the world is going to end because I play a silly song.
Yeah, of course that would do something.
Oh, crap.
Of course that would do something. Link into the Zelda-verse.
Who are you? You look familiar. I'm Link. Oh crap. Move! Whew. That guy looks tough.
I've been fighting them for an hour. I can't get close. I've tried everything.
Did you try shooting their big glowing eye?
Holy cuckoos, that's genius!
No, right? It works every time.
Let's do this!
1 hour later.
So you're telling me that you were asleep for 100 years? That's ridiculous!
You just told me you were locked in a temple for 7 years.
Yeah, 7. Not 100. That's overkill. Besides, I was sealed because I was a kid, and I had to get big and strong to wield the Master Sword.
Why didn't you just train for 7 years, instead of being locked in there doing absolutely nothing?
Well, that's because... shut up! You don't get it!
So anyways, what do you plan to do now?
I have to go back. Wish I could stay longer and explore your world, though. Everything is so nice here. In my world, we don't have these.
Rocks?
No, I mean circles and round edges. But yeah, I have to get back and save Hyrule. Maybe if I play a different song.
Oh, play La Bamba. Wait, why me? I don't want to go! No!
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to the toilet.
Dude, what the hell? Why did you bring me with you?
You think I can control this? I just want to go home!
Oh, crap. These guys look scary.
How are we going to defeat them? They have no big glowing eyes. Oh shit, they don't have eyes!
Look, they're not that strong. Let's join the wolf.
And fight them off.
I am using my sword.
I'm using my sword.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Crap, I broke my sword again.
Look! The dog has an earring too! So stylish!
I'll try this one.
Can we keep him?
We have to get out of here before more of those things come back.
I'm going to name you Bobby.
Hey, are you listening? Play that stupid thing of yours and get us out of here.
What should I play?
I don't care. I just want to leave this place. I don't like it here. It's depressing me. Everything looks so edgy.
I'm inspired. Check this out.
Where's the land? Quick! Our stamina's going to run out! Ah! Help me! No!
Thanks for saving you. Holy shit!
Whoa! Your head is massive!
And why are your feet so small?
You are a freak!
What are you talking about? We all look the same!
Oh, hell no.
I'm Link, and this is my boat, the King of Red Lions. Hey guys, welcome! I'm happy to have so many Links inside me.
Even your boat is freaky.
It's the Kraken!
Big glowing eyes!
Shoot them!
Oh, my eyes! My only weakness!
So, what were you guys doing drowning in the ocean?
It's his fault. He has this magical instrument that keeps taking us to weird places. We're trying to get back to our worlds.
Should I play another song?
No! No more songs!
Okay. I found another star fragment. I'm gonna run after it. Off I go. So I got attacked by a guardian, and to prevent my horse from being killed, I decided to fight it. Apparently, I am so out of touch in fighting that I got my butt kicked and nearly died. I also didn't get the star fragment. I used to be so good at this game. Set up another campfire. And rest till morning. Okay.
We gotta come up with a plan first.
Maybe someone could help us.
I know someone who plays a magical instrument. We could try asking her.
Yes! Take us to her, please!
Alright, hold on to something! Full speed ahead!
This is as fast as it goes?
What do you mean? We are as fast as the wind! At this rate, we will be there in less than a week.
A week?
I can't wait that long. I have a world to save.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, I have this under control.
I didn't. Alright. I see that there's an episode 2 in the corner, so I'm gonna get that one. Alright. Zelda multiplayer.
It's not like the world was going to end because I play a silly song.
Who are you?
I'm Link. Did you try shooting their big glowing eye? I have to get back and save Hyrule. If I play a different song.
Oh, play the bomb. Wait, why me? I don't want to go!
You think I can control this? I just want to go home!
These guys look scared.
They have no big glowing eyes. They don't have eyes! I'm going to name you Bobby.
Play that stupid thing of yours and get us out of here. Quick! Our stamina's going to
Thinking
run
of
out!
what happened to the dog?
I'm Link. What were you guys doing drowning in the ocean?
He has this magical instrument that keeps taking us to weird places.
Should I play another song?
No more songs!
Maybe someone can help us.
I know someone who plays a magical instrument.
Take us to her, please.
Full speed ahead!
I have this under control.
She is gorgeous, isn't she?
She's a duck.
Didn't you say she could help us?
I said she has a magic instrument of her own. She might know things.
She is a duck.
Show them, Medley! See? Magic.
I'm so underwhelmed right now. And I hate ducks.
She just said that your ocarina is not the problem, it's the songs you're playing. When your magic instrument transports you, each note is like an instruction of time and place, like magical coordinates. You need to figure out the correct note, and you will be able to go wherever you want.
Amazing! How do we do it?
She said all that?
Does she know what song to play?
She says no.
This is a waste of time. I'm just gonna...
Says a second, takes forever. Time is strange, isn't it?
Ah! Take it off me! Take it off me!
Oh, look! The ugly little beast came with us.
Ah!
And also the dog.
Bobby! I missed you!
I should have let you guys drown.
We can't do that because we are heroes!
Who the hell is this guy?
You appear to be in trouble, fellow travelers. Let me guide you to the nearest tavern. The woods are full of unspeakable horrors.
Horrors? You mean that thing?
Get down!
Why is this guy so dramatic?
Rest easy, dear friends. You are safe from danger.
I think I hate him.
Follow my lead, heroes. Adventure awaits.
Can I stab him?
Hey man, I appreciate the help, but we're from another world and we're trying to get back.
If what you seek is transportation to other realms, there is but one instrument that can aid your quest. The magic mirror.
Okay. Another star fragment dropped. Hopefully I can get it this time. I see it. It's right there. So I'm going to go around it. Hopefully I don't run into another guardian. I am so out of touch in fighting. I really should learn how to fight again, because otherwise I'm not going to last long against Ganon. Who's chatting me? Oh, how do you do? Hello. Sorry, I'm new to the whole chat thing. So if I don't see your hello real fast. Why did the shard fragment fall in the middle of a malice camp? Find the light in the darkness. On we go.
Do you have it?
No, but I know exactly where to find it. Behold, the Death Mountain!
Oh no!
Can you hear that? It's the call for adventure!
Seriously, can I stab him? Just a little stabbing. No one will know, I promise.
The Death Mountain! This way, we'll just have to go through some puzzles, and we'll reach the top in no time.
Guys, can't we just climb the mountain?
You can climb?
Why can't I ever shut up? Damn it, I wish there was a world where I couldn't speak. Ah, duck!
Did he say duck?
I think he said
Guys! I can't keep going! Too much weight!
Hold on! You can do it! It's too much weight! I'll sacrifice for the team! Remember me, Lynx, as the bravest of us all!
Oh, hell no.
Hey, dude, what the fuck? Sorry, my friend. We shall be remembered as heroes!
Fuck that, I don't want to die! He agrees.
I can't resist much longer!
Let me climb up ahead of you, and then you can kill yourself. Be my guest.
We don't have time!
Guys!
Going through!
Oh, we're here!
We're here!
You could have done that all along!
I forgot.
Everyone shut up! Let's get that stupid mirror!
Welcome! 5 rupees per person. Photos not allowed. 10 rupees and you get this cool t-shirt.
Can I borrow 10 rupees?
How much for the mirror?
Not for sale, but I could offer these cute mirror replicas.
Please, we need it! We just want to go home!
And I'm running a business! I don't give away my main attraction.
Who runs a business at the top of a mountain?
Hey! I will let you know I've had plenty of clients. This year alone, 4 people have visited my cave.
Including the 4 of us? Sir, do me a favor. Look at these nuts, please.
Hey! Don't disrespect me! You kids and your stupid D's nuts jokes!
No, I'm serious. Look at these nuts!
I got the mirror, run!
Did you steal the mirror?
Shut up and move, I swear to God! Can I stab him now?
So, how do we use it?
Oh my God!
What?
I'm beautiful.
Give me that! Take us home, you stupid mirror!
Here we are! We travel through the light world to the dark world. Isn't it cool?
Okay, let's stab him.
Oh, finally!
Wait, guys, we can talk about this. Guys, we are heroes!
To be continued. Right now.
This might be the freakiest of all the worlds we visited.
I think it looks quite nice. I even see some familiar faces. Hey, remember me? I saved your cuckoos that one time.
Dude, look at the sky.
Holy sh!
I like the music. Quite fun.
You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Who is this creepy little guy?
He's wearing the same outfit as us.
Oh no, is he one of us? This is the saddest excuse of a Link I have ever seen. Ah! Spit on me! I must stab him!
Don't take offense to it, dear friend. I think this is how they greet each other in this world. Hello, short stature friend. We come in peace. Oh, he likes me. You like me too?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how much.
I also want to show my appreciation.
Brothers, your love fills me with joy. I'm gonna cry.
You stupid idiots. You have no idea of the hell you've unleashed upon us all.
Watch your mouth, you piece of wood. Don't want to mess with us. We are the heroes of Hyrule.
I'm Link, the hero of winds.
I'm Link, the hero of legend.
I'm Link, the hero of wild.
And I'm Link, the hero of time. And that's Bobby.
I know who you are. You are a bunch of fools.
Okay, I've had enough of this guy.
Wanna dance, little boy?
Ooh, he can transform. Big deal.
Get behind me, Lynx. I'll protect
This isn't
thee.
even my final form. Alright, now Majora's
This is more
Mark's
annoying than the
face.
time I fought Dark Link. Who the hell are you?
I'm you, from the future.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm not gonna explain the plot of 2 games. You want proof? Check Wikipedia or something. The fact is, I'm more experienced, capable, and cooler than any of you.
Oh, hell no.
We have no time to waste on this dick measuring contest. The homeworlds of each of you are in great danger.
Why?
You've made a mess of the timelines, opening portals everywhere. Do you think you are the only ones who can travel through dimensions every time you play the Ocarina of Time?
Wait, do you mean... Oh, crap, Ganon!
Yes, Ganondorf traveling through timelines is scary enough. But everything would be fine if it wasn't for the fact that you came to this world.
Why?
The Majora's Mask. A simple skull kid took possession of it and has brought this world near to extinction. But when Ganondorf takes control of it, the world as we know it will cease to exist. And thanks to you, not only here, but also in every existing timeline.
How do we stop Ganondorf from finding the mask?
We can't. It happened just now while I was explaining it.
Dude, what the hell?
Sorry. I just love the sound of my voice.
This power is unlimited! I have so much power, that power is coming out of my nipples!
I don't think that's power.
We are heroes! And if we work together, we can defeat anything!
You're right. We are strong!
We have the courage!
We have to try.
I don't want to participate. You guys go and do the whole hero shit. I'm taking a nap. Alright, sure. Let's go kill the f***ing thing.
Let's do this!
I knew this wasn't a good idea.
I never got to Netflix and chill with Zelda. What? We're not dead?
I feel like I'm in hell!
I reversed time before he could finish me off.
That's some time travel shit! That's amazing!
You can also do that, right? You are the hero of time.
As long as he can keep bringing us back, we can keep trying infinite times.
I don't want to die! Again!
This time I'll use my ancient arrows. Well, now I'm out of ancient arrows.
I think I met God.
Let's try again, shall we?
I'm gonna shove this Wind Waker right up your...
Is he crying?
I can't keep watching my life flash before my eyes! I had a terribly boring life!
One more time?
The end is never the end. It's never the hero. If I die one more time, I'm gonna lose my sense of self.
I think I like it.
I hate to say this, Lynx, but we are too weak.
Who the hell are you calling weak?
We should escape while we have the chance. Rest and get stronger.
I do want to get stronger.
I do want to escape.
I know where we have to go. Play Darude Sandstorm. This is where it all started.
To be continued. Unfortunately, I don't think there is episode 3, so I guess that's a future video. So let's see what Zelda would look like Studio Ghibli. Zelda looks pretty good. Some of it. Next. Okay. Hopefully Nintendo will finally actually make an anime series of Zelda. I don't know if it'd be based on the old games or a completely new story, but since Nintendo acquired their own anime studio, the possibility has never been higher than ever.
Welcome back to Odyssey News. I am Mike Odyssey, and we have another edition here at the weekend of breaking news, and it looks like we are getting another treat in the form of an animated film from a beloved IP we all love and cherish and hold. And this is The Legend of Zelda. So let's go ahead and get into this news. So on April, we are expecting the Super Mario movie by Illumination and Nintendo, and the hype for this movie is at an all-time high. It is expected to be the most sold animated film adaptation to a video game. So, I mean, my hype is through the roof when it comes to the Super Mario movie. I love the animation and everything related to it. But now to find out that we are getting another animation movie by Illumination Studios. So it looks like Nintendo has been busy. It looks like Mario was not the only movie they sat down and penned paper and contract to. The Legend of Zelda, it's getting its own animated film from Illumination Studios. Now, I am a very, very big, huge fan to animated movies from Illumination and Pixar as well. I love the storytelling to this type form of animation. It's gotten better year over year. The realism in these movies have grown to a point where the emotion is real. So I am really looking forward to what they're gonna do with this movie now. Now the question lies on what will they do with the Legend of Zelda film when so many fans were acclaiming a live action film or series on TV, right? Because since Zelda has so many serious tones to it,
honestly, I don't see a live action of Zelda coming. Being a possibility. It'd just be better in animation, I think. Because with live action, you take the Star Wars paradox. Back in when Star Wars came out, we had Ewan McGregor. No. We had Sir Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan, and that's who we knew the character as. But then years went by, and then Ewan McGregor was known as the Obi-Wan, and they just melded together so well into the character. So if you were to make a movie takes a lot more resources than making a series, surprisingly. With a series, however, you can actually keep going down the story. A movie, however, you can get maybe a sequel, and that's about it. But with a series, it can keep going. And that's why I hope for a series rather than movies about Legend of Zelda, because then we can get more stories, more content, that sort of thing. I'm going up the rant, but live action for Zelda, no. I just don't see it.
It will be interesting to know what will they do in the animated form. And in my opinion, I see 3 ways they can actually adapt this film and be successful with, right? So the first one, we know that there are 2 timelines, right? There's a child Link and there is an adult Link. Without going too much into specifics on timelines and what caused what, well, they can adapt a childlike Link timeline and make a movie based on child Link in his world, right? But then again, they can go ahead and do the other timeline where Link is an adult. And the third option, which for me is the best option, is for Illumination to take this Legend of Zelda story we know and love and just to create their own interpretation that is acceptable for the mainstream media. And by the mainstream media, I mean everybody who has never heard of Zelda. They can watch the movie from Nintendo and immediately fall in love with the franchise and just grow into being brand new fans of the video game, right? Because
that I can understand. A movie, it can just be its own thing, get people into the series, and then just branch out with another series of Zelda. That I can understand. That I can totally see. Like one movie that introduces all the elements and brings a new crowd of fans, and then just continue on with like a series of animations. That I can totally see.
As one thing will lead to the other, and it'll just make Nintendo bigger and a lot better. So yeah, just create your own interpretation of The Legend of Zelda, introduce Link and Zelda, all the amazing characters within the world of Hyrule, into the mainstream media, which I believe has more weight behind it. So having the main adaptation of the movie, which is acceptable for the mainstream media and the general public, I think is the best option. You know, having a story that everybody can just jump right in and immediately fall in love with these characters. And this is something that they're doing with the Super Mario movies. As we see in the Super Mario movie, they are taking the best elements and putting everything in one place. We see things like Mario Kart being interpreted there. We see things like Mario levels in the Mario game, right? They're taking all of the beloved elements of the series and creating a brand new movie. And I hope that they can also do this with the Legend of Zelda animated movies. If this rumor turns out to be true, this will be great, and I am looking forward to the Legend of Zelda movie by Illumination and Nintendo. Now let me know what you guys think down below in the description. Are you a Legend of Zelda fan? Are you an animation movie fan? And are you looking forward to the Legend of Zelda animated movie by Illumination and Nintendo? And what kind of story would you love them to highlight in this brand new Legend of Zelda animated film? All right, my friends, that is going to do it for this edition of Odyssey News. But before I let you go, I have two more things I want to let you know. Number one, never, ever give up. And number two, journey on. Peace.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feel.
There's another one. Where'd it go? You won't make me cry. You can't make me. You can't make me cry. You won't make me. Nope. And do. I unfortunately lost out of the star. On to another one. Drago heart animation. I like these animations, they're cute. Dang it, Cloud. Goose Gang.
This video does not contain any leaks. It's entirely based on officially released material.
Really? Alright, before we dive into that, let's get into something shorter.
Hooray! Hooray! That was great, Squidward. All those wrong notes you played made it sound more original.
What? I didn't play any wrong notes.
Yeah, see, you're playing it like this. When ordinarily it goes like this. I'm partial to doing it in the key of A minor myself.
Favorite version.
There are more than a few similarities between Nintendo and Studio Ghibli. Both are Japanese media powerhouses, whose works are titans in their fields, going on to inspire and guide those who follow them. From the very first reveal teaser, it was clear that Breath of the Wild leaned on Ghibli more than perhaps any other game in the series had before it. The clip of Link being chased by a guardian closely paralleling the beginning of Princess Mononoke, where the protagonist Ashitaka is chased by a demon. Link's new design, too, closely resembles Ashitaka, hooded with a blue tunic. Hyrule is populated by almost 1,000 tiny forest spirits, childlike creatures who make a distinct rattling sound, just like Mononoke's Kodama. There's even a mysterious animal spirit who watches over a mountain and protects its wildlife. Satori, the Lord of the Mountain, who bears a strong resemblance to Mononoke's forest spirit, both glowing an eerie blue-green at night. Thematically, both works focus on the relationship between nature and technology, and how hatred, or malice, will poison anything it can. But Breath of the Wild didn't just take from Princess Mononoke. We also see inspiration from Spirited Away and Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind, the latter of which also takes place a long time after an apocalypse, with a world full of giant monsters whose blue eyes turn red when enraged. In fact, there are so many Ghibli connections in Breath of the Wild that I recommend you watch a video by the channel Beyond Ghibli, whose video, With Eyes Unclouded, dives into the parallels, both surface level and thematic, between the media. But it seems that Tears of the Kingdom is taking this a step further. The similarities between it and Princess Mononoke are more clear than ever, and the game also appears to draw heavily from other Ghibli films too, in particular Laputa, Castle in the Sky. But first, Mononoke. Here's Conrad from the Commonwealth Realm to explain.
Hello, Conrad.
Nintendo and Studio Ghibli are both absolutely massive exporters of Japanese culture. Their games and films respectively are among the highest grossing media Japan offers, and both are often heavily steeped in Japanese mythology, religion and literature. So when drawing parallels between the two, it's important to remember that both studios draw influence from the same culture. But it seems that with Breath of the Wild, Nintendo stepped it up, moving away from just exploring similar concepts to directly taking influence from Ghibli. The most obvious and most heavily discussed of Tears of the Kingdom's parallels with Ghibli is Link's right arm.
Naturally.
We've already mentioned how Link's champion tunic and hood outfit closely matches the look of Ashitaka, but what we see happening to his arm in Tears of the Kingdom is downright exactly the same.
By the way, I've been trying to avoid spoilers like the plague about Tears of the Kingdom. So
Ashitaka's arm is damaged during his encounter with the demon Nago, in a scene we have already mentioned parallels to Breath of the Wild's reveal teaser. Nago is a boar infested by a terrible curse, manifested as dark purple-red worms covering his body. Ashitaka first tries talking the boar down, but it doesn't work, so he must try to stop it by force. He hits the boar once, but this only enrages it. It lashes out with the dark tendrils covering its body, which wrap themselves around Ashitaka's right arm.
Yes, I know how this story goes. So let's just go. Thank you.
Link's arm directly parallels this. He encounters Ganondorf, a being often depicted as a boar demon who lunges out with tendrils of malice, or hatred, which damage the Master Sword and burn Link's arm. In fact, the way malice appears here is different to how it moved in Breath of the Wild. It's much closer to how it appeared in Mononoke, and the shots
that is curious
of the protagonists being damaged are almost exactly the same. Too similar for this to be anything but intentional. This encounter leaves Link with dark scars all up his right arm, just like Ashitaka's. However, unlike in the film, it seems Link's arm is healed, or altered, by strange blue-green magic. The same energy that appears to be connected to the Sky Islands and to the spectral hand that looked to be sealing Ganondorf in the first place. Like Ashitaka's arm, Link's arm grants him powerful new abilities, even though it doesn't appear to be because of malice, instead because of the green energy. Like in the massacre scene, when the arrows loosed by Ashitaka's right arm travel with pinpoint accuracy and to devastating effect, we see Link's right arm guide his arrows to their target, with a little help from what appears to be a Keese eyeball. I'd be surprised if this was the only time Link's new arm can help him in combat. In Breath of the Wild, we see Link with a
Yeah, I might have to edit some of that out because of, well, YouTube.
New hairstyle, longer hair than his past incarnations, tied up into a top knot or ponytail at the back. Again, this is just like Ashitaka, who famously cuts off his top knot before leaving for the west to find a cure for his curse. We don't see Link cut his hair, like we see with Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom, but we do see him with a drastically different look right after his arm is damaged. While in his sky outfit, his hair hangs loose. Symbolically, Ashitaka cutting his top knot represents him abandoning his current life and status as a prince, instead choosing to meet his fate and seek a cure. Perhaps Link's new hairstyle means the same thing. His arm is damaged and he leaves his past identity as a champion and a chosen knight behind him to look for a cure. Nago isn't the source of Ashitaka's curse, the hate that consumed it is, just like how Ashitaka claims that a demon lives inside both Eboshi and San, who represent both sides of the film's central conflict. So it's possible that, like Nago, something could have driven Ganondorf into this state of torment and anguish.
Well, we all know lore.
Mononoke's boar demon was tortured into its monstrous form by an iron bullet, and while we're not yet sure exactly what led to Ganondorf's apparent imprisonment underground, it doesn't look painless. In what looks like a literal flashback, he's bent backwards as the hand lunges towards him, and when he's discovered, he appears to be frozen in a state of perpetual agony. Though he does sound pretty set on burning Hyrule to the ground in the newest trailer.
Leave no survivors!
So maybe he'll be as angry as ever.
But as we mentioned at the beginning, Princess Mononoke isn't the only influence. Tears of the Kingdom's skies are filled with ancient floating islands, littered in stone ruins and trees. This is similar to another Ghibli classic, Castle in the Sky.
Not only does Tears of the Kingdom have a literal castle in the sky, the connections to Ghibli's first official film run deeper. The film tells the story of Laputa, a mythical kingdom floating above the clouds, which the film's protagonists eventually explore. The island is thought to be a myth, but Patsu's dad once managed to photograph it. Laputa...
I have to pause here and there because YouTube has been hounding me ever since I posted my 300 subscriber special, AMV Gold Rush, which was made with Laputa, Castle in the Sky, as its name. Unfortunately, it got hit pretty hard. I'm trying to find a way around it, but technically there's not much I can do about it. The copyright owner is Ghibli, and if they claim it, I can't do nothing about it.
Is long deserted.
Which I find ridiculous because I see so many other AMVs and complete full movie reactions unedited on YouTube already. Why aren't those claimed? It's unfair.
Littered with broken stone columns and buildings, overgrown with foliage and giant tree roots, home to birds, animals, and giant robots who were built to serve the kingdom's inhabitants. On the surface, the connections are obvious. Tears of the Kingdom also has floating islands covered in worn, crumbling stone structures, often overgrown with giant tree roots. They even seem to be home to giant automata too, perhaps also built to serve. And in the film, Laputa is obscured by an endless storm, two winds blowing in opposite directions, forming a giant column of wind just like that which surrounds Hebra Peak in Tears of the Kingdom, obscuring the sky islands that hang above it.
Fascinating.
But let's literally go deeper. Near the beginning of Castle in the Sky, the two protagonists fall into a mine, which they explore by torchlight. Down there, they find glowing deposits of Ethereum, a material that the people of Laputa once knew how to refine and process. Sheeta has a necklace of pure Ethereum.
Right. I'm going to pause here. Yes, I know the movie, you should go watch it yourself, so I'm going to pause the recording here. I just realized that I paused in the middle of the video. Okay. This is... okay. I'm gonna finish this video and then restart the stream. Well, not really restart, but maybe prepare for next time. Okay.
But what appear to be luminous stones, a material that glows blue-green at night, said to contain the souls of the dead. We don't just see these stones in the reveal teaser though, they're also seen in this shot of Link fighting a luminous stone talus, both on the monster itself and in the background. It was Ethereum that allowed Laputans to raise their kingdom into the heavens, and we see Tears of the Kingdom's Sky Islands closely connected to this same green-blue magic, powering these two golems, surrounding the rocks which might allow access to the islands, even in glowing areas on the very bottom of the spires underneath the islands. The Sky Islands also feature the same Mesoamerican-inspired architecture as the Zonai ruins found underground, so just like how Ethereum was mined and used to raise Laputa skyward, could luminous stones and the energy of spirits have been mined and harnessed by the Zonai to raise these islands? There's an eerie, ethereal atmosphere to Laputa in the film. The pair explore its abandoned halls, which are silent and peaceful, yet haunting. There's something unsettling about the disappearance of such a powerful, magical people, survived only by their crumbling architectural wonders. Perhaps Tears of the Kingdom will let us explore this environment, to travel through the castles and streets of a lost civilization. And I might be going crazy here, but there's also this little exchange between Dola and Sheeta, where they're trying to locate Laputa based on the pendant's beam of light. Sheeta notices that because it's closer to grass cutting season, the summer months, then the sun didn't rise from due east, but instead a little south of that, which is, bizarrely, exactly what we see happening in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm certainly not the first to mention that the shadows are cast in a different direction compared to Breath of the Wild, because the sun rises from further in the south, which I'm sure isn't really a nod to Laputa, but it is a neat coincidence. In the film, Sheeta is revealed to be a princess, descended from ancient Laputan royalty. Her arc during Castle in the Sky is about giving up on this, her heritage. Together with Patsu, she uses a spell to destroy most of the Old Kingdom. Towards the end of the film, she even loses her pigtails. They're shot off by the villain Muska, again symbolizing a change of status, representing her losing her identity as a princess. The film's villain, Muska, has a similar role to Ganondorf in The Wind Waker. Like Sheeta, he is Laputan royalty, but unlike the princess, he can't let go. He wants to seize Laputa for himself and control its godlike power. Zelda obviously seems to mirror Sheeta. She, too, is a princess from an ancient royal line. Perhaps her story arc will involve letting Hyrule go, while Ganondorf remains hell-bent on dominating it. In fact, Castle in the Sky begins with Sheeta falling, presumably to her death, before cutting to the opening credits. At the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom, shortly after discovering Ganondorf's body in the cave, it seems that Zelda will fall. The ground crumbles beneath her and Link fails to catch her. I've theorized before that Zelda could die in this moment, continuing her journey as a spirit or divine being. But it's also possible that Tears of the Kingdom will yet again parallel Ghibli here, and Zelda's fall will be broken in some way. Perhaps by the sacred powers in her blood, or maybe the same magic that elevates the Sky Islands, the luminous stones mined underground in an ancient time. But it could also be the case that Sheeta's Ethereum pendant, the one that contains the same magic as the Sky Islands, instead served as the inspiration for Link's new right hand. It glows the same blue-green colour as the luminous stones and the hand-sealing Ganondorf, and is connected to the Sky Islands in some way. It's used to jump great distances, to manipulate technology found on the islands, and even to reverse time for certain objects. Tears of the Kingdom looks like a melting pot of different influences, and the Studio Ghibli classics Princess Mononoke and Castle in the Sky seem to be among the greatest of them. With Link's new arm, the Zelda team are literally wearing their inspiration on their sleeve. A combination of the dark malice of Ashitaka's arm and the lost, ancient technology of Castle in the Sky. So, does Studio Ghibli help us predict Tears of the Kingdom's story?
I hope not.
Not
I hope
really. Just like how Princess Mononoke doesn't tell us the story of Breath of the Wild, despite the similarities, I doubt that Tears of the Kingdom will follow a similar narrative thread to any of the animated works. We don't know for certain why these Skylands have appeared above Hyrule, why Ganondorf was found underground, or what his plan is, but the influences are clear. Primarily with the fate of Link's right arm and the existence of an ancient, skyfaring civilization, powered by a mysterious, glowing energy. We can draw thematic parallels, but we can't be sure of anything until the game releases this May.
But what actually is ethereal? For a closer look at the cultural influences behind Tears of the Kingdom, including a deeper dive into the real inspirations behind the Zonai, check out my counterpart video on my channel.
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already for more Zelda content.
Alright. I honestly am hoping to be surprised by the game's parallels, perhaps, but I hope to see it to be more like a tribute, honestly. Alright, I'm going to pause the recording, see if I can get things squared up. Oh boy.